Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a cleaning video. Right now I'm just gathering all of the supplies that I'm going to need for the cleaning I'm doing, which is going to be our whole upstairs floor. It needs a deep clean. Every single room, the bathroom, everything just needs a really good clean up there. The first thing I did was went around and dusted anything that would have had collected dust. I felt like everything was so dusty, and then I discovered our vent right here was pretty backed up and was pretty nasty. So I went ahead and I took it downstairs and I just gave it a good scrub with some soap and water, and then I just let it air dry. I really just wanted to make sure that I got like any dust or dirt that was hanging out around the steps, because I felt like there was a lot. Now that all the dirt and dust is off of the steps, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Murphy's oil soap with some warm water and use this to clean and polish the wood on the steps. I love our steps and I love the natural, beautiful wood on these stairs, and this really helps it like bring it back to life, I guess, and make it look a lot more nice and polished. Also, check out Gigi playing in the basement. I didn't know that you could see her when I was recording this. You will see me throughout this video using these microfiber cloths. I'm obsessed with these. I'll have a link for them. I bought like a 15 pack from Amazon for super inexpensive, and they are amazing. So I just use tons of these throughout my cleaning, and then I just throw them in the wash when I'm done. I'm not gonna lie, this took me a really long time. It's very tedious to sit there and wash like all the cracks and crevices, especially on those spindles on the stairs. It just takes a while, but it is so worth it because it leaves it like so nice and clean and polished looking. And I love the way that the stairs feel when I'm done. Like, they literally feel so clean. This might have been unnecessary, but I went ahead and washed off like the baseboards and the trim of the door as well. I'm really not sure if I should have used this on like the painted doors and stuff, but I did, and they seem to be fine, and they look a lot cleaner and feel cleaner. So I totally had plans to change the light bulbs upstairs, and then I realized that these lights don't take light bulbs. They have like these weird strips in them. I'm not sure what like type of wizard magic goes into these lights, but there was nowhere to put a light bulb. Sprayway glass cleaner is the best glass cleaner ever. It is ammonia free, and it seriously cleans it so well. So if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. It wins over Windex any day. Just got to put that out there. So then I moved on to Gracelyn's room. I went ahead and stripped her bed, and I'll throw that in the wash and get that all cleaned. And then I basically just cleaned up all the surfaces, like got any dust off. I rearranged stuff, like her bookshelf was a huge mess, so I just went ahead and put her books back kind of in a more organized manner for her. So even though I despise how hard it is to vacuum these types of rugs, I still continue to buy them. I am just vacuuming her plush rug right now as best as I can before I just end up wringing it out. And obviously I'm just vacuuming the floor at this point, getting all the crumbs off so that I can go ahead and eventually mop it. I have the Shark Navigator. I believe this is the Shark Navigator. I feel like it has an extra name to it, but I can't remember. But I love this vacuum. I don't have experience with many vacuums other than my Dyson V6, and I love that for like small, quick, easy jobs. But I love this one if you're looking for a real deal vacuum job. This is a really nice vacuum cleaner. Something I normally wouldn't do if I'm just doing a quick vacuum is put this little attachment thing on and get in little crevices like the ones in her closet doors. You see how much dust got collected in there? Normally I wouldn't do that, but since I was really trying to get a good clean today, I went in and got in like every crack on my hands and knees. And of course, if you're trying to do a deep clean, you gotta move the bed. So I went ahead and moved the bed and got all the crap out from underneath of it, which shockingly wasn't a lot of stuff. It might be because we've only lived here for less than a year, but I just vacuumed up all the dust, and then I went ahead and just started mopping. I was using the Abyssal wood floor cleaner and also was using my new spin wave that I got for Christmas. It comes with 4 pads actually. It comes with a softer pad and then a more like rough deep cleaning pad to use, and I'm obsessed with this cleaner, you guys. It is so easy. It has saved my back like from so much pain from like bending over and putting so much back into mopping, because you have to put a lot of back into it. And with this, you just turn it on. It self-propels. You don't have to do any work but stand there and just hold it and then occasionally spray the water. There's a little spray option, but I'm seriously obsessed with this thing. It's just made me be excited to clean the floors and not dread it. So I'll have this linked down below. It is on Amazon for only $99, which is also amazing. So Gracelyn's canopy for her bed, the ceiling hooks kept falling out because I couldn't get them to go into a stud. So finally I got sick of it and got these command hook things for it, and it seems to work. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay very long. Like if it gets tugged on, I'm sure it will fall. But she loves having this thing up, so I wanted to just get it hung back up for her. Right here, I was just opening up her new Cubo monitor. Love our Cubo baby monitors. We have one for Hazel, and I love it so much that I asked if they would send another for Gigi, and they so kindly did. So I'm really excited for this. We stopped using the monitor in Gigi's room because Hazel got the new one, and then I wasn't going to use 2 separate like monitors, so I was waiting until I got a Cubo for Gracelyn as well, and now I can have both of them on the app on our phones. We can look at it on our phones and, you know, see both of them, and it gives me so much peace of mind. I think this is the part that probably took up a lot of time, but I was just going through any socks and clothes that didn't fit her anymore. That was one of my goals for hers and Hazel's room as well. I need to take out all of their stuff that doesn't fit them anymore, so I was just sorting through everything and reorganizing all of the drawers. I swear I'm doing this like every 6 months between having a baby who really grows out of clothes quick, because that's just what babies do. Obviously they grow a lot in the first couple years, and then also Gracelyn just grows like a weed. I swear every 6 months, I swear she's in a new size. Maybe I'm just being dramatic, but she grows out of her clothes so quickly. So I'm constantly having to change and, you know, filter out their clothes and stuff. Right here, I just found these accessories that she never really like cared about, but now I know she would love these. So I just sat them in her little accessory bowl for her to find later on. And I know she's going to be really excited when she finds this stuff, because she loves to dress up and stuff now. Okay, so this closet has caused me anxiety every time I open it. I have stuff that doesn't fit her anymore in a pile, stuff that's going to fit her, stuff that has not had the tags off of it. I just have like random stuff in this closet. This is when I took everything out of her closet. I took everything off the hangers because, like I said, I was going to switch to the bigger sized hangers, and this is where I decided, like, if it was going to be put away to be saved for Hazel because it doesn't fit her, if I was going to save it for the summertime, not pack it away yet. Here we have the pack away pile, the hang back up pile, the old hangers that are gonna go straight to her little sister, and an empty closet. So I basically just spent quite some time going through everything, organizing it all, rehanging all the clothes, packing the old clothes away into a bin that's gonna go and get stored in our attic. It felt so good when I was done with this to finally get out all of the crap that's been sitting in her closet, the clothes that don't fit her, all the random stuff in her room. It just felt so nice to have a nice, clean, fresh room, and I'm sure she'll be able to tell the difference as well. So this was the final result for Gigi's room. Alright, so next day I continued on with cleaning. I had to get myself a Starbucks to motivate myself to get through and fold all this laundry. So I started off this day folding all of the laundry that's been sitting in our laundry room for probably like about a week. I just needed to get it done. That was like one thing I've really been backed up on, was laundry. It happens quite often, so just powered through and I folded all the freaking laundry. Alright, now we're going to move on to our room. I will say our room is probably the dirtiest room. It's always going to be the dirtiest room because we neglect it. It's always the last on the list of things to be clean. So, I mean, it's not like horrible. Some people are probably like, that's not even dirty. But to me, it's like a disaster in here. So, of course, I just stripped the bed down so that I was able to wash all of our bedding off. And I just yeeted that right over the stair. So when we bought our house and we bought this washer and dryer set, one of the reasons I wanted to get it was because of how big it was and I guess like the capacity size for it. So we have a king size bed, and as you can see, I fit my whole king size comforter in there very nicely. It's not even like overloading it or anything, and I love that I can wash any comforter in here, like any of our bedding. I don't ever have a problem with it fitting. Alright, I'll admit it, I've never cleaned a ceiling fan blade in my entire life until today, and I just realized how disgusting that is because there's a lot of dust that sits up there. So I'm definitely gonna clean those from now on. I just guess it was something I never realized or paid attention to, but there was a lot of dust on our ceiling fan specifically. So I was just cleaning up any trash or anything that was going to be in my way. One thing I always do when I clean, or like before I clean, is I just get anything that's not supposed to be there out of the way. So anything off of the floor, on the tables, whatever it would be, I get it out of the way and out of the room. And then I was just going to be wiping down like all of the surfaces. A couple months ago, I bought this corner desk in the hopes to turn it into like a little mini vanity for me to get ready at, because I really needed my own space to do that, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I just really don't care that much, and I just kind of use it to put picture frames on right now. But one day, maybe soon here, I plan to get a cute little stool and just put some of my makeup in a mirror on it. Just something really simple. That's all I need. This is something that you never want to do when you're cleaning. Like, you never want to move the furniture, but it's so worth it because you get so much dust and dirt and just nasty random crap that's hanging out under your furniture out. So highly recommend doing this every once in a while, because it'll make your room feel so much cleaner when you are done. I promise. Never fails. That's all I have to say. If you have kids, you probably understand. I didn't need to do this to all the baseboards, but because of that nasty milk that was under the bed, I think it had splattered up against this baseboard, so I was just cleaning this one off. But overall, the baseboards are pretty clean. They just had dust, so they needed vacuumed, but this one needed a little scrubbing. While I was doing this, Hazel was napping like this whole time, and she had woken up, so I took a little break with her, and obviously I had to accommodate to her as well. It's a little bit difficult to clean with a 1-year-old, so I just did what I could. The last thing I needed to do was put away the laundry, like I said, and then kind of go through my closet and clean it out, sort through clothes that didn't fit me. A lot of my clothes don't fit me right now because I've gained a lot of weight in the past year or two, so like literally nothing fits me, and I'm sick of it taking up a lot of my closet space. So I just kind of went through and like stuff that I knew wasn't gonna fit me for a while, I decided to pack it away. I made like a donut I made a donate pile for some stuff, and I just kind of like reorganized my closet. I really don't like my closet system that I have in here. It's just not practical for me, at least. I don't know how I can organize this closet better than how I have it organized right now, but it's really difficult to get anything like in a good spot in my closet. I feel like, first of all, it's just really small, but it is what it is, and I can live with it. It's just hard to organize it sometimes. Now on to Hazel's room. I will say her room tends to be the cleanest. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because she's a baby and she doesn't really get to choose when she is in there. Really, for her room, I was just straightening things up and reorganizing and putting things back where they should go, and then obviously cleaning the surfaces and stuff, cleaning the floors, vacuuming. So as I was switching her sheets out, I realized that she doesn't care about her like mobile anymore. So sad moment, because it's such like a, I don't know, it's such a precious baby item, I guess. Like, I don't know, I had this for Gracelyn in her crib and I held on to it and I used it for Hazel, obviously. When they're not really interested in that anymore, it means they're like not really a baby anymore, you know. She's definitely like a toddler at this point, so it's kind of bittersweet, but I was just putting it away in the original box that I saved from 2016. As I was in the attic trying to locate boxes of Gracelyn's old clothes for Hazel, which I realized were pushed way too far back, so I'm just going to have to take a whole day to do that. But I found my belly cast from when I was pregnant with Hazel, and I also found an empty bin that I'm going to end up using to put the clothes that no longer fit Hazel in. Hazel's closet is very similar to Gracelyn's, meaning there's a lot of clothes that don't fit her, there's clothes that are too small, too big, there's random stuff in the closet, super unorganized, really messy, really cluttered. So I spent some time like taking out all the clothes that didn't fit her anymore. I took all the clothes out of her drawers that didn't fit her, and I made like a giant pile of everything and kind of just reorganized everything in the closet. My camera did end up dying this day, and I'm just going to show the after result of her closet. So like I said, my camera did die, but I ended up just finishing her room off of camera, and the closet is definitely not as organized as I'd like it, but it's way better than it was before. I just have all of her clothes that fit her now in there. I folded some clothes that are gonna fit her soon, and then kind of just organized everything a little bit better. It's better than it was. And as for the drawers, same thing, got rid of stuff that doesn't fit her, put some stuff in there that does, new stuff, and all of that. I still need to go in our attic and find the summer clothes for her, like Gigi's old clothes that are gonna fit her this summer, but that's a whole other like day's worth of a task. The very last room upstairs that I was dreading cleaning because I just don't like cleaning the bathroom at all. It's my least favorite place to clean, probably because it's honestly the dirtiest. I start with taking our towels down and putting them in the dirty laundry to be washed, and then eventually replacing them with nice fresh towels. We usually use our towels for a week. When I was younger, I would use a new towel every time I showered, but I realized that that's unnecessary because when you get out of the shower, you're clean. My mom would always tell us that we should reuse our towels, and I never listened to her, but now I get it because it just makes sense. Of course, if the towel gets dirty or something, it's that time of the month, whatever it would be, I'll switch it out sooner than a week. So it's not rocket science, but I've learned something about cleaners over the past couple years, is that you don't really need a lot of cleaners. Now, I probably should be using a granite specific cleaner for this countertop, but I don't have anything. So if you guys do have any recommendations for a granite cleaner, let me know. Or if it matters, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it does. But I just use this spray that is antibacterial, and it obviously is going to kill germs regardless of if it's called a bathroom cleaner or not. So I use this all around the house, and I only need one bottle of it. I don't need to buy a bunch of different crap and let the marketing get to me. I really have just learned that I only need a couple cleaners to get a good clean throughout my house and be satisfied. So I was just wiping down my mirror, my little jars that I keep my Q-tips and face pads in. These get grimy, dust and just grime builds up on them for unknown reasons. I don't know, maybe because they're close to the sink. I decided to reorganize a little bit our drawers, so the ponytails, Gracelyn's ponytails and scrunchies, my headbands, my scrunchies, all of that, with just some stuff that I had laying around. And then I had a giant assortment of pads. I think this is so funny because why do I have so many pads? I really don't know. I think it's just from postpartum and stuff. But if anyone needs pads, I have a huge supply of them. This big bin that I'm pulling stuff out of underneath my cabinet had random stuff in it, so I was just trying to organize the pads and then get everything out of that bin so that I could use it to put just extra products in under the sink so it would be easily accessible. I have never cleaned the inside of these cabinets other than when we first moved in, and we lived here for 8 months. Yeah, 8 months. It will be a year in 3 months in May since we have bought the house and moved in, which is crazy. Time has gone by really quick, but this definitely needed cleaned out. This is where we keep all of our products and everything in this cabinet, so I just cleaned it out. I reorganized everything a little bit, and it made such a difference. So I low-key want to paint these cabinets either black or white. I just can't really do this wood color, but I'm undecided. I don't know yet. I don't know, because I don't want to ruin them because they're really nice cabinets. I don't want to ruin them if I mess them up with painting, but I really want to do a little bit of a remodel on both of our bathrooms, just cosmetic things, maybe some paint on the walls, some new floors, and that's really it. But I don't know yet. I'm undecided. If you guys have any like ideas, I have some Pinterest stuff saved that I would like to do to this bathroom, but I've just kind of been like waiting it out until I'm set on something that I want to do. So Gracelyn joined me in my cleaning, and she really wanted to help me clean the toilet. So since I had just bleached the whole thing down, I let her help me out. She is such a good helper, and she always wants to help. I really wanted to get on my hands and knees and scrub this tile and like the grout and stuff, but honestly, after days of cleaning and filming this video, I was just over cleaning, and I just took the spin wave over it, which still got it clean. It just wasn't as like much of a deep clean as I wanted. So I realized when I was filming this, I was all out of shower cleaner. I ended up just using my spray bleach cleaner, which was fine because it was bleach and it did a great job cleaning the shower. But I do like to use a like foaming shower cleaner. I know I mentioned you don't need a bunch of cleaners, but this is one thing I kind of don't like to cut the corners with. And I just ran out of it. I had no idea, but that's fine, like I said. And I was using this shower cleaner brush tool that I have from Amazon, super inexpensive, like 40-50 bucks. It comes with a bunch of different attachments. You can angle it a certain way. It has an extender. It does a really good job getting in like the crevices and scrubbing off any dirt, grime, soap, scum, all of that. It does a really good job. So I'll be sure to have this linked down below. It also saves me my back when I'm cleaning the shower because I don't have to like do a bunch of bending over and scrubbing and all that. Now our whole entire upstairs is so clean. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications for all my videos. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.